Welcome to Let's Be Real 100%, where we are 100% real about life. We know that life happens and we are here to talk about it. And when I say we, I'm talking about it's all God and little old me. Join us as we jump into our topic today. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, everyone who may be listening. Thank you for coming back for another episode of Let's Be Real 100%, when we are 100% real about life. Today is going to be a short episode, but a very, very deep conversation about something that we don't talk about often. But we know that it's a common thing and it happens all the time. And it's a thing called infidelity. First, we're going to look up the definition of infidelity. Infidelity is the act or fact of having a romantic or sexual relationship with someone other than the one's wife, husband, or partner, unfaithful to a moral obligation, or lack of belief in a religion. This is a strong word. Infidelity can be done in a physical way and a mental way. I believe when one has stepped out physically with one other than the one they are with is the first thought. This usually happens when one is not happy or not getting what they need from the other. It could be a sexually, financially, or mental state, or all of the above. For us as women, we see a nice man at work or picking up coffee or at church. It happens everywhere. First, it's the small conversations, then touching of the shoulders, lunch breaks, chats, the hugs, and then just him listening to you. Then it may end there if that's what you want, just someone to listen. But some, it may go deeper, such as companionship, one that meets all the above needs. And yes, a deeper intimacy. Most think intimacy is sex. Yes, it is. But one that can touch you in a place that hasn't been without touching you is also intimacy. For men, I believe it's the same. Us as women, we tend to get super busy and overwhelmed with children, housework, and things at work, or all the hats that we wear on a daily basis, that the hat of wife intimacy seems to fade away. Again, it's not all about sex. It could be mentally. To encourage and to have the quality time, same as a woman. They tell us when we get married, never forget to continue to court your mate. Courting consists of dates, walks, chats, movies, snacks, cuddling, and so much more. It doesn't always have to be sex all the time. But we know, as women, the number one thing on men's minds at one time is just that. Again, if all this isn't happening and the lack thereof, the enemy will come in with flooding of in our thoughts. Our eyes start to wonder, habits start to change, attitudes change, the late and early leaves from home will happen. Things will change in a person and you'll start to notice. But if you're not paying attention to the person, you'll never notice and it will pass by you. What can we do to prevent this? Come together in God in prayer, placing Him back first in your relationships. Continue to court and have that set aside time for just you two. Keep the communication open. And so much more will keep the enemy out. And y'all know where he belongs. Under your feet and down deep in the pits. Do your part to keep love alive with God and your spouse. Thank you for coming back to listening to another episode. And we look forward to seeing you next week. Welcome everyone to Healing Is a Choice podcast. We want to come on really quick fast to thank Anchor for allowing us to do podcasts on their platform. It is a really, really good platform.
side of the world and you're on one side, you're able to record, and then you're able to do your edits. You're able to make it sound the way you want it to be. Make it sound. The background music is awesome. Anchor is a really good platform to have. Go if you want to start your podcast or anything like that. Go to Anchor and it will give you everything that you need. Thank you, Anchor, for everything that you've done, and thank you for allowing us to use your platform. Thank you for listening to Let's Be Real 100%, where we're 100% real about life. We hope that you enjoyed the topic today, and we hope that you trust God more and more each day. And we hope to see you next week.